We lose Netflix and we get two more in the process. So Google came out of nowhere. So I had actually interviewed with Google, and I was spit my coffee out when they told me. I started asking all these places, where's the location, what's the RTO, and what's the total compensation expected. This role is for like over 700, and I just like just spit out my coffee. Like, I'm trying to hold it together. Like 700? Are you kidding me? None of the roles that I'm going for are anywhere close to that. So I did those first two rounds. I did my technical rounds at Google for this, I guess what would have been a 700K role. And I got out of there and was like, I'm not at this level. And it wasn't like for technical reasons. It was more like at that level, they're expecting you to have all this leadership and cross division, enablement, right? So like you have your projects and your roadmap, and these engineers have 10 other projects at every other division once. And how have you, gotten the engineers and the product managers on board to take your stuff, like those kind of questions, which, as someone who's been more of just senior IC, I haven't really dealt with that much. And so I walked out of there and was just like, didn't get it. Sure enough, over a week goes by, no word, which is usually a death sentence. When these companies like you, they get back to you within hours, So Google eventually writes back to me. It had to be like 8 to 10 days. And they say, listen, we actually weren't interested. We got your reviews. You did not pass at this staff level, but for senior, we'd be interested. You would have passed. And so suddenly Google right back. So I mean, the day I lost Netflix, Google back on the table. Still have a lot to go. Still have to go through the final round and get a team match, but back on the board with Google.